Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. So we are back here with a pay-per-view review because we're watching not one but two pay-per-views. We are watching Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. Holy crap! What a time to be a fan of wrestling. AAA and the WWE are working together. AAA, TNA, and WWE are working together. What the fuck is going on with wrestling right now? It is amazing. So we are here with, like I said, we are here with the Worlds Collide pay-per-view. I have not seen this show. I've heard it's good things about this show, so we are going to be watching it. I am looking forward to I believe it's the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT North American Championship. Looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to El Hijo del Vikingo taking on Chad Gable. That's going to be a fun matchup. And yeah, I don't even know what else is on the card tonight. I'm not massively familiar with AAA, so I'm hoping this as my first introduction to AAA, it's going to be a good one. I'm hoping. So let's see. So our opening contest is Octagon Jr., Aerostar, and Mr. Iguana taking on the LWO's Dragon Lee and Cruz del Toro and Lince Dorado. Holy shit, I haven't seen Lince Dorado in a while. So this is going to be interesting. Let's get to this matchup. So we just had our first, I think there's two other trios matches on this card. Octagon Jr., Aerostar, and Mr. Iguana taking on the LWO. And my God, I loved this match. This match was amazing. Octagon Jr. and Aerostar were absolutely amazing. The LWO's Dragon Lee, Cruz del Toro, Lince Dorado were great. They are great. The man who stole the show was Mr. Iguana. Holy shit, this guy was over. Like, I genuinely was like, this is absolutely a fucking I'm thinking this is a stupid gimmick. Like, this is stupid. It's an iguana. It's a puppet. My God, he made it work. Like, this is a really great gimmick. I fucking love it, and I'm going to be sorting this headset out for the entirety of the fucking pay-per-view. I know I am. Right. No, this one. There we go. I'm going to be sorting this out for the entire pay-per-view. I fucking know I am. Both shows. But this was great. This was a really fun opening six-way matchup to basically show off the talent of the talent of AAA and WWE basically coming together to be like, hey, this is what we've got. These are three of the best. These are the three most over guys in AAA. We've got the LWO's Dragon Lee and Cruz del Toro who are over, and we've got Lince Dorado who's who's a bonus. This was great. It was supposed to be Joaquin Wilde, but he suffered an injury during a speed taping, I believe, and he would be replaced by Lince Dorado at the NXT show, at the NXT taping the next day. So that's how it was supposed to be all three members of the LWO, and it was Lince after a injury, unfortunately. So yeah, this was a great matchup. Nothing really to complain about. Mr. Iguana's over as fuck, and yeah, this is going to be good. But moving forward, later on tonight, we could be seeing Dominic Mysterio taking on Octagon Jr. for the Intercontinental Championship. Alright, okay. I mean, Octagon Jr. was good in the ring, so let's see what he can do in a one-on-one match against Dominic Mysterio. And again, Rey Mysterio Jr. was one of Octagon Jr.'s favorite wrestlers, so the dynamics there is going to work. I'm looking forward to it. So, our next matchup is Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Vice taking on Chic Tormentia and Dallas... And Delius? I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going to be fucking this up completely. So let's get to this one. So we just had the women's tag team match, and this wasn't bad. I mean, there were a couple of miscues and missed timings, but it's a good matchup. I'm kind of a fan of it. I do like Stephanie Vaquer. I think Lola Vice is good. Still needs a little bit of work nicely, and the mixing of the styles between AAA and WWE is going to be a bit of a problem moving forward. Just a little bit, just until they can get a couple of the hiccups and a couple of the buds mixed into it. But you know what? It's a good it's a good idea. It's a very iconic, dynamic, good combination, I think, of AAA and WWE working together. So it's interesting. It's really good, and I kind of like the idea with it all. So, you know what? After a few of the butts, after a couple of the buds have been taken away, I think this could be a good partnership. I really do think so. So, our next matchup is going to be another trios match, I believe. Yes, it is. It is Legano del Fantasma, so it's Santos Escobar, Angel, and Berto. Angel and Berto taking on El Hidro del Dr. Wagner Jr. Well, that's fucking hard to say. Paladino, Pantadon, and Psycho Clown. Now, I have heard of Psycho Clown, so I have heard of him. And he's very, I believe he is a psycho clown. God damn it, Pete. All right, let's carry on with the show, shall we? So I like the dynamic of Del Fantasmo taking on these three people, especially Wagner the Third. Yes, El Hidro del Dr. Wagner Jr., who is Dr. Wagner the Third. He is the reason why Santos Escobar does not have his mask anymore, because he lost it in AAA at Triple Mania. So that actually really works. Hey, Chavo Guerrero in the crowd. Nice. Awesome. That was dope. What the fuck? The Street Profits? What? Who the fuck? Is that Montez Ford? Oh no, there they are. I have no idea who that guy was in the fucking mask, but there's fucking Street Profits. There was just some guy in a mask and just fucking doing this. I was like, that's not the Street Profits. That's not Montez Ford or, Angelo Dawkins. The fuck? Anyway, so I like the idea of this. And to be honest, this is a free show. Like, I'm going to put the link in the description below for the Worlds Collide if you want to check it out. But my God, I like the idea of this. So, Legano del Fantasma are coming into war. They're wearing army camo. So I kind of feel like I think Fantasma are going to win this match, unfortunately. But I have a theory on why WWE are going to win this. Like go 3-2 or whatever it is. But I do have a theory why. And it is basically just to turn around and go, we are showing the best of AAA has to offer. We have the heart and soul of AAA in this matchup against Fantasma. We have the three biggest stars of, the three biggest stars that love, the fans love, and we also have their champion in the main event. It doesn't matter. This is on a grand scale, and it's going to be great. I think this is going to be a really good idea. So let's carry on with the show, shall we? So we just had We just had the second trios match, the Legend of Fantasma taking on Psycho Clown and Panther and Dr. Wagner the Third. This was fun. This was a really fun opening contest. Bloody hell, Peter. This was fun. This was a really great matchup between six guys who know roughly each other's moves and stuff like that. It was great. It was really fun. It's weird to think that, again, it's AAA, it's WWE. You've got to take your belief and just be like, look, it's not going to be as smooth to a degree because it's still the styles that are merging together. So Lucha Libre is very big, very different, very positive, and high flying, high risk, high reward. And WWE isn't really known for that to a massive degree. So it's going to be a little tough, but at the same time, it's really impressive. It's so good, and I like the matchup. I think it's really good. Del Fantasma wins the matchup, and they move forward. Triple Mania does have a tag team matchup with Berto and Angel Garza with Psycho Clown and Pandora going for the tag team titles, so that's why this match is also happening as well. So we have the history of the first Worlds Collide in 1994 when AAA ran it in America. So yeah, this was all good. It's all entertaining. It's a very fun matchup to begin with. It's a fun matchup and it's really good. So our next matchup is going to be the Fatal 4-Way match for the NXT North American Championship. Let's get to this one. So we just had the Fatal 4-Way for the North American Championship. Laredo Kid versus Ethan Page versus Javon Evans versus Rey Fenix. My God, this match was amazing. This was an amazing matchup. This was so good. just a high flying from everybody. Even Ethan Page busted out the old Hurricane Rana and a top rope move. This was amazing. This was so good. And they're bringing out the history of Lucha Libre, of AAA. It's great. It's amazing. This is really good. I like the fact that they're bringing up the history of AAA. They're bringing out the history, the lineage, the pageantry of AAA. It's so good. This show is great. It's a free show as well, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, I'll have the link in the description below. If you haven't already seen it, you need to watch it. Because it is so good. My God, it is so good. It is so amazing. This is a really great fucking show. So, we are going to carry on with our main event of Worlds Collide. It is El Hidro del Vikingo taking on Chad Gable for the AAA Mega Championship. Let's get to our main event. My God, the AAA Mega Championship match. El Hidro del Vikingo versus Chad Gable. My God, what a match. An entertaining matchup. A beautiful way that this match happened. This was great. It was down to the wire. It was El Hidro del Vikingo just getting into the ring and just winning it via, it would have been a double count out if it wasn't for that. My God, the maneuvers that these guys put out, holy crap, a beautiful jumping power, just a DDT onto the ring apron, jumping DDT. My God, that was amazing by Vikingo. The moonsault through the table from Chad Gable. My God, this was amazing. It was like, what the shivering hell is this match? This match is amazing. Vikingo wins. It was a great matchup. It was a very entertaining matchup. I highly recommend watching this show. And now we're going to be switching gears and going over to Money in the Bank. Let's do this. And we are back with the Money in the Bank review. We are going to be kicking things off with the women's Money in the Bank. We have Stephanie Vaya versus Alexa Bliss versus not Charlotte Flair. We have the women's Money in the Bank. It's kicking off. God damn it. Right, I'll be back in a minute. My God, Jesus Christ. So we have Naomi versus Alexa Bliss versus Guardia versus Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez versus Stephanie Vaya for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. My God, this was a matchup. This was entertaining. It was fun. Naomi wins after getting the briefcase. It was, my God, it was mayhem. Jesus Christ, it was a fun opening contest. My God, it was good. So, just Alexa Bliss getting twatted with the ladder, just falling onto it. Oh, that looked like it hurt like a bitch. Bitch and a half. It was brutal, but this was fun. It was an entertaining matchup. It was great. I've been streaming that. I've been recording this now for over an hour. I am just going to go through the key notes, and this was just a good opening contest. It was great. So our next matchup is Dominic Mysterio versus Octagon Jr. for the Intercontinental Championship. Let's get to this one. So, Dominic Mysterio versus Octagon Jr. for the IC Championship. This was a little bit slower. It didn't even go 5 minutes, unfortunately, because Octagon had wrestled previously on Worlds Collide. This was fun. This was a fun matchup. It basically just says that Dominic was the fresher man out of the two. That's why he gets the win. You know, and he had lived by the ring, by ringside as well, so it made sense that she would get involved in the match, and Dominic wins with the Frog Splash, 619 Frog Splash combination. But it was fun. It was an entertaining matchup. It really was good. So, we have Becky Lynch taking on Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This is a last chance match, so let's get to this one. So we just had the last chance match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. So if Becky Lynch lost, she would never have been able to challenge for the title again as long as Valkyria was champion. And since Valkyria lost, she was forced to raise Becky Lynch's hand and claimed her to be the better woman. Obviously, Becky Lynch wins this matchup. It's alright. It's good. It's not too bad. Bayley returns and just batters Becky Lynch for obvious reasons. So yeah, this was good. It was a fun matchup. It was entertaining. We've seen this match at the last pay-per-view, PLE, sorry. So yeah, this was fun. It was good. it could have happened here and I would have had any problems. So, our next matchup is the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, because we have John Cena as the main event. Of course we do. So, it is Seth Rollins versus Andrade versus El Grande El Mexicano, Chad Gable, LA Knight, Penta, and Solo Sikoa. My God, let's get to this one. So, we just had the Rollins, Andrade, El Grande, Mexicano, LA Knight, Penta, and Solo Sikoa. Honestly, I think LA Knight should have won this match. I really do think that. I think LA Knight should have won 100% this matchup. It should not have been Seth. You can still do the Seth Punk Cena match, but I feel like LA deserved it a lot more tonight. But it was still a fun matchup. Solo turning, not Solo, Jacob Fatu turning on Solo. That's interesting. You know, having Braun and Bronson come out to basically help Seth, and then having Jacob and Jeff Cobb, the former Jeff Cobb, come out to basically even up the odd. That was good. It was entertaining. It was a really, it's really fun. It's good. It's just, I think the wrong guy won. I really do. I really do think LA Knight should have won this matchup. So, it is time for our main event of the evening at Money in the Bank. It is Cody Rhodes and the World Heavyweight Champion at the time, Jey Uso, taking on the WWE Champion John Cena and Logan Paul. Let's get to this one. Rhodes taking on Mr. Logan Paul and John Cena in our tag team main event. This was entertaining. This was a really fun matchup. I'm not going to lie. It was a fun main event with... Basically, it was just Cena and Logan just battering them for a little bit. Targeting Jey because he struck the match with Gunther the following night, which he would lose. And Gunther would become champion. And now Goldberg is facing Gunther for the world title Saturday night's main event. Hooray. It was still a good matchup. The moonsault from Logan Paul was good. I mean, he did injure himself, so I feel sorry for that one. But it was good. R-Truth coming out to basically cost Cena in the match was entertaining, and it was a good pop, and it is R-Truth's return to WWE. Ron Killing, not R-Truth. So yeah, it was a fun matchup. It was good. It was decent. So that is Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank reviewed. What did I think of it? It was fun. Worlds Collide is an amazingly good show. Like I say, I'm going to drop it in the comments. I'm going to drop it in the link below if you want to check it out, and put it as the annotation right there when the video ends. So yeah, it was good. And if you haven't already, check out the final part of the Resident Evil video right here, Resident Evil Village, because next week, hopefully, we are going to be starting off Shadow of Rose up onto the channel. So, with that being said, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time there is a wrestling pay-per-view or the CWS. I'm hopefully going to get it done tomorrow, maybe. So, TCFN. Ta-ta for now.